Hey YouTube, I'm here again with another pickups video. This is my final pickups video for March 2016. A little bit delayed. I was waiting on a parcel from Arrow Video, which arrived on Thursday, but I wasn't here, so I had to collect it today. So this is what I picked up pretty much the last week of March. So first, some VHS or a VHS. I picked up Pet Shop Boys television. This is pretty much the video singles from Pet Shop Boys' first album. I had this 30 odd years ago, and got rid of it at some point. And I got rid of all my VHS and spotted it in the charity shop. It was only 29p, so I thought, what the heck, bit of nostalgia. I do like the Pet Shop Boys, especially that era of the Pet Shop Boys. And also from the charity shop, a bit of a blind buy, don't know anything about this. It was 99p and it's Invitation. Looks interesting. Like I say, I don't know anything about it, so check that out. Also from charity shops, I grabbed for £1 Dragons Riders of Berk Part 1. This is, like I say, was a quid to do this set. How to Train Your Dragon, first film I watched. Was it Christmas or the Christmas before? I can't remember now. Was it Christmas anyway? Whether it was last Christmas or Christmas before? I think it was last Christmas. And I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I haven't seen the second film, but I do intend to get it at some point. From what I can gather, it's a TV show, I believe, that's sort of... I don't know if it bridges the gap between the two films, because I know there's quite a tiny difference between the two films, but this is set after the first movie. I don't know how many more there are, but with there being part 1, I'm assuming there's at least a part 2. But like I say, whether there's any more after that, I don't know. But yeah, I really like that. Then from Sue Ryder charity shop for, again, £1. This is Jacky Chan Police Story. This is brand new and factory sealed. I vaguely remember this from the 80s, late 80s I think. I did quite get into Jacky Chan back then, and I'm sure this was one of the ones that I watched, but yeah, it's a good film. Then also from Sue Ryder, I grabbed a couple from the 2 for £1 bin. First off, Russell Brand, Ponderland. Do remember seeing this series and really enjoying it. This is back, of course, back when Russell Brand was tolerable, unlike he is today. He's just a complete prat these days, but when this came out, yeah, I think it was really, really good. And then another film I've never seen before, The Perfect Score, but yeah, it was 50p, so I thought I'd give it a try. Granger Games, just the one item this time for 50p. Big Lebowski, comes in one of these little, not so little DVD jewel cases. I like collecting these, and if I can pick them up at this kind of price, and if it's a film that I like, even though I've got this on a couple of the formats already, pretty much it's just for collection, but yeah, good movie. CX, again, one item. My Name is Bruce. Saw this £1.50, I thought, oh, I'll grab that. When I got to the checkout, it rang up at 75p. It had a price drop that day, and I just hadn't got around to changing the label on it, so I was well happy. I did see this when it came out. I didn't remember that much about it, but I did remember I was disappointed. But I couldn't think why. I just couldn't remember why it was disappointing. So I watched this the day after I bought it, and I enjoyed it until the end. Yeah, it's got whether they just didn't know how to end the film, I don't know, but it's got such an awful ending, and that's why I was so disappointed. I was disappointed. The film itself wasn't fantastic, but it was good. It was Bruce Campbell. I mean, Bruce Campbell's always great, but what a terrible ending. Yeah, disappointing. Then next, off eBay, I got Michael Jackson's This Is It, the 3D edition. I've been looking to get this for a long time. Well, not a long time. I've only had my 3D TV since last year, but when I did get it, I looked, and the prices were ridiculous. I mean, on Amazon, you're looking at like 35, 40 quid. Why anyone would pay that for this? I mean, I know it's a promotional item, and there probably aren't an awful lot of them, although they didn't seem to be that scarce on eBay. There wasn't a lot, but I only paid just over £5 for this, so yeah, I'm well happy. Again, it's been a disappointing week, and we'll go into that again in a little bit. This was also a little disappointing, as it's not entirely 3D. All the live, if you like, rehearsal footage is all in 2D, and it's only the stuff that they filmed to go on the screen for the concert is in 3D. So there's only a few sections, but still, it's good 3D. It's filmed in 3D rather than this converted afterwards. So what 3D is there is great. Then over the Easter weekend, there was a bunch of sales. Firstly, Arrow Video. So I picked up the Long Good Friday Steelbook. This is the last Arrow Steelbook that I need for my collection. It means I have all of them now that they've released anyway. I'm sure at some point in the future they'll release more, but there are no more that I'm aware of announced. The last one that came out, I'm just trying to find it on the shelf, but I can't remember what it was called. The Audition, of course. Yeah, Audition. That came out a few weeks ago, which I pre-ordered, which I don't normally do, but it came on Amazon at a really good price, so I grabbed that. I paid a tenner for this. That's okay. I was happy with that. So that's the last Arrow. That one, funnily enough, came within a few days. These, which were ordered at the same time, to be fair, I ordered that on its own, and then I went back and ordered these a little bit later. But they were posted out within a day of each other, or at least that's what the email said. I don't know. There might have been. It wouldn't be the first time that somebody's marked something as shipped and it hasn't been. Anyway, so for $4.99 a piece, I got Frankenhookup Funhouse, which oddly enough still has this the older white border cover, which I like these covers. It was because they were all kind of matching, I guess. I mean, they all had their own artwork, but they come with this white border. But it's odd that this one is still in the old style, and I thought they'd have updated it by now. Anyway, and finally I got City of the Living Dead. They were all, like I said, $4.99 each. Now, I'm wondering if Arrow are dropping the ball recently, because two of these arrived minus the booklet. City of the Living Dead and Frankenhookup. Now these aren't the first Arrow releases that this has happened to me. I got a bunch from H&B recently, and two of those also came without booklets. So what's happening there? Whether they're just dropping the ball. I hope they're not stopping putting the booklets in as a cost-saving exercise, that would be really, really shady. But I wouldn't agree with that at all. But it seems odd that I can understand an odd one missing a booklet, but 4, that's not good. And I really hope they're not stopping putting these booklets in. I mean, it's all part of an hour release having a booklet, and if they're stopping doing that, I wouldn't be happy. Wouldn't be happy at all. Then moving on from Zavvi, they also had a sale over the Easter weekend. And I got some Steelbooks. Now I've been on the fence with these for a while. These all were released on Black Friday, not last year but the year before, as limited editions, as most Zavvi Steelbooks are limited editions, but these were a Black Friday special edition. But they kind of sold that well, because a year and a half later they've still got them. But like I said, I've been on the fence with these. I've hummed and hawed. They came out $79, and there's no way I was ever going to pay $79 for them. But at $4.99 a piece, I finally decided, what the heck. So I got Marvel's Planet Hulk, Marvel's Hulk versus Thor, and Hulk versus Wolverine, and Thor Tales of Asgard. So definitely look forward to checking them out. And then finally, more disappointments. Oh dear. Shameless also had a sale over the Easter weekend. And everything they had on offer for sale, I already owned, kind of, apart from these. Let's just go into it. So we got the Bronx Warriors, Escape from the Bronx, and the New Barbarians. Now I got for Christmas the tin, limited edition tin that has these 3 in, but these have the individual spines, numbers I believe 25, 26 and 27, whereas the 3 in the tin I believe are spine numbers 21 or 22, but I think it's 21, so it's 21.1, 21.2 and 21.3. That's really the only difference, is these are individual releases where they're a package release. I paid less than 15 quid for the 3, which is a really good price, but as I'm sure you can hear, oh, I hate that noise. 2 out of the 3. That one's okay. Now generally, I'm going to open these anyway, but generally when they're sealed you can normally reseat the disc. It's quite easy to get it into place and just press it in. But with these, as you can hear, it's not just the disc. Can't hear it now. The tab is also loose inside there. So like the 3 I got for Christmas off, the set I got for Christmas off my brother, also had these tabs broken off inside. I really hate that. But of course I'm sure these discs are pretty much impossible to replace, so I'm just gonna have to live with it. But yeah, I wasn't too chuffed about that. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, week of minor disappointments, but still some great pickups. So that takes me up to the end of March. I do already have some eBay pickups, some pre-orders, or a pre-order that's coming this week, a bunch of charity shop items that I've picked up yesterday, Then a whole bunch of pre-orders this weekend that will probably arrive tomorrow or Monday. Again next weekend, more. Oh dear. So hopefully I'll have another video soon with me with some of that stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers. Ta-ra.